Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The National Union of Telecommunication Employee, or known as NIUT, located in Wisma NIUT 17, Jalan Bangsa, Kuala Lumpur. The idea of establishing NIUT began in 1954, founded by the late Mr. Mustafa, an experienced leader and one of the founding members of the Malaysian Trade Union Congress. After receiving the necessary recognition, NIUT was officially established on 17 September 1959, making it the third trade union in Malaysia after the railway and rubber trade unions. NIUT represents over 5,000 members, which the majority of individuals aged 38 to 55 years old across various telecommunication companies. The latest monthly fee for NIUT currently is 15 ringgit Malaysia per month that has been imposed in 2021, which support its various activities and benefits. The primary objective of this assignment is to evaluate the effectiveness of the National Union of Telecommunication Employees in addressing the cost of living challenges faced by its members. Thus, the aim of this assignment focuses on achieving the following specific objective. First, to understand how these challenges impact members' quality of life and financial stability. Second, to determine the effectiveness of the union communication and feedback mechanism in addressing this issue. And third, to assess the satisfaction level of members with the outcome and determine the sustainability of the solution provided by the union.
Moving on to NIUT's organizational structure, we can see that it operates with a well-defined hierarchy. At the top is the president, Mr. Muhammad Jafar bin Abdul Majid, who oversees all operations and provides strategic direction for the union. Assisting him is the Deputy President, Mr. Muhammad Noor Fairuz Hizam bin Yaakob. The union's administrative functions are managed by the General Secretary, Mr. Muhammad Farid bin Muhammad Daud, with support from the Deputy General Secretary, Mr. Sharul Mizan bin Zainuddin. For financial matters, we have the Treasurer, Mr. Zakaria bin Sanusi, and the Deputy Treasurer, Mr. Jamsari bin Jaafar. In addition, there are 5 Vice Presidents who help to ensure smooth operation and represent the collective voice of the members. NIUT's benefit align with its core mission of improving the lives of its members. Let's take a look at some key benefits. First is financial benefits. NIUT ensure fair salary adjustment, annual increment and bonuses, alongside allowance for transport, housing and shift work. Next is improved working hours. The union advocates for better leave policies including annual medical and maternity paternity leave and encourage flexible working arrangement where possible. Third is job security. NIUT defends its members against unfair dismissal and ensure clear fair guidelines for retrenchment and redundancy, offering financial compensation when necessary. Lastly is the employee well-being. The union prioritizes members' health with medical benefits and insurance coverage, along with ensuring workplace safety and offering retirement plans for long-term financial security.
We have chosen the National Union of Telecommunication Employee, NIUT, for our case study because of its relevance in addressing cost of living challenges faced by its members. Furthermore, Aisha, one of our group members and a TM1 employee, provided us with direct access to the union and valuable insights into its operations. This connection allowed us to understand NIUT's role in advocating for better financial stability and quality of life for its members. Additionally, NIUT's long history, dating back to 1959, and its representation of approximately 5,000 employees offered a rich context to evaluate the union's effectiveness in tackling modern challenges like rising living costs. Its strategic focus on communication and sustainable solutions closely align with our study objectives, making it an ideal subject for this research. Our methodology was divided into 5 key steps. First, we contacted NIUT by obtaining ISAP's approval and issuing an academic purpose letter, with Aisha's connection aiding communication. Next, we prepared interview questions focusing on challenges, mechanisms, and satisfaction, with Nadia and Irdina targeting different perspectives. Thirdly is conducting the interview, where we conducted online interviews to address scheduling issues, ensuring flexibility and recording for transcription accuracy. Afterwards, the transcribing was done. Transcriptions were translated from Malay to English, managing occasional topic deviations. Finally, we analyzed the data in a structured manner, focusing on key challenges, mechanisms, and solution sustainability. Team discussions validated our findings, leading to well-informed conclusions.
Now I'll be presenting a summary of the findings related to the challenges faced by trade union members and the action taken by NUT. First, one of the key issues identified is wage and allowance inadequacy. Many members have expressed that their salaries and allowances are insufficient to meet the rising cost of living. While periodic salary adjustments have been made, these increases are not substantial enough to counter inflation. As a result, members face significant financial strain, often delaying life plans or taking on additional work to maintain their standard of living. To add this, the union has consistently negotiated wage increases through collective agreement held every 3 years. These efforts have led to tangible benefits, such as a 5% salary adjustment. However, while this provides temporary relief, it falls short of addressing the long-term gap between wages and inflation. Second, another major challenge is the rising cost of living. Essential expenses such as housing, food, transportation, and healthcare have surged, consuming a significant portion of members' income. Members with dependents face even greater financial pressure, leaving little room for saving or emergency funds. This has created widespread financial insecurity. In response, the union has advocated for updated allowances and escalate unresolved concern to management. One positive outcome has been enhancement of medical coverage, which has significantly reduced out-of-pocket healthcare expenses. This improvement has not only eased financial burdens, but also improved job satisfaction among members. Lastly, the third issue relates to wage adjustment that lagged behind inflation. Members have shared that while wage increments are helpful, they fail to keep pace with rising costs, particularly in urban areas like Klang Valley. Outdated benefits like housing and transportation allowances further exacerbate this issue, leaving members feeling financially strained. To address this concern, the union has employed proactive advocacy measures such as peaceful protests and legal support to pressure management into making decisions. While these efforts have paved the way to potential long-term improvements, systemic reforms are still needed to ensure wages and allowances are consistently aligned with inflation.
There are some recommendations that have been proposed. First recommendation is establish a transparent and automatic wage adjustment mechanism. The trade union members are concerned about slow wage increments and the rising cost of living. To address this, they propose an automatic salary adjustment mechanism tied to the consumer price index and inflation rates. This will ensure wages increase proportionally with inflation, preventing a decline in employees' purchasing power. Industry-wide minimum wage policies will ensure fair pay across all sectors. Secondly, advocate for government policies on cost of living relief. Trade unions in Malaysia should advocate for government policies to support workers in areas such as housing, taxation, healthcare, and transportation. Affordable housing should be a key focus, with unions advocating for rent control policies, government subsidized housing projects, and employer-assisted home ownership programs. Income tax reduction for low and middle income employees should be a priority, along with expanding government subsidized medical programs and employer-sponsored health insurance. Public transportation support is also crucial for reducing commuting costs, especially for low and middle income employees. By engaging with policymakers, unions can shape policies that directly impact workers' cost of living and improve their quality of life. Lastly, strengthen union negotiation strategies and collective bargaining power. trade union in Malaysia should adopt a structured and data-driven approach to negotiate better salary packages and benefits. This includes using cost of living reports, inflation data, and industry salary benchmarks. Forming alliances with other labor organizations can amplify collective pressure on employers. Mobilizing members through awareness campaigns strengthens collective bargaining power. If negotiations fail, unions should explore legal options and labor court interpretations under Malaysia's Industrial Relations Act 1967. These strategies can strengthen negotiation capabilities, ensure fair wages, protect workers' rights, and improve working conditions. In conclusion, this report examines the effectiveness of the National Union of Telecommunications Employees (NUT) in helping members cope with rising living costs. It highlights the union's efforts in aid packages, policy change lobbying, and wage negotiations. The report also highlights sectors that have been benefit from NUT's efforts and those that require more focus. The findings suggest that trade union members face financial challenges due to inflation and rising living costs, including housing, food, transportation, and healthcare. To show the effectiveness of the union has signed multiple collective agreements with telecommunications companies, such as the 12th collective agreement signed with Telekom Malaysia Berhad in 2022. That's all from me. Thank you.